Hi guys, hope you're doing fine. I'm doing good, I'm doing cool. I've decided to do the intro outside so that I can show you the video as we go inside the house. So I just wanted the light, the sun. Yeah, that's why I'm outside to do the intro. So what I want to do, just to brief you up and know what is going on, those weird things that you do that you alone knows. No one, no one else knows, especially in your family. Like right away from where you were brought up and to where you stay alone or stay with anybody, or maybe you're married or you have your children or you're staying with relative friends or anywhere, or even in college, in hostels. So there are those weird things I do, and I only come to realize later they're really weird. So let me show you. Rate me. Let me know what's your comment down there. What do you think? Have you ever done such a kind of a thing, or how do you do yours? Because it's something that you guys also do. It's only that mine looks weird, really weird. Because anytime I tell somebody that I did this, they're like, "Ah, really? Did you really do that?" So come, I show you. Let's go to the video. So I think you can see this chandelier. There's something like a plate here. This one. In this plate, if you put your hands inside, you can dip up to maybe this size of your finger. So that is the first weird place. That space of chandelier is where I can keep something that I don't want anybody to know, especially my key for my bedroom. Assuming I'm locking my bedroom and I know if I go with the key, it will get lost. So I press it inside there. There's nothing like electricity or currents, electrical currents there. So I just dip the key there and nobody will know. That is the first weird thing. Then another thing, let's go to my bedroom, I show you. My bedroom is the next place. Just in case I'm leaving this bedroom open, because there are those times you don't how do you call it? You don't want to close your bedroom because of some reasons. So the first place I keep a huge sum of amount of money. Like you guys have heard me in the previous video, I told you that I went home, stayed at home for a whole month last year, August. And there was some money that I was keeping for a charmer. So I couldn't go with the money because it was a loan that some guys had given me to keep for them so that the next month I will pay back their loans. So they just trusted me with their loan a bit early enough. Like I was given the money in 27th of July and the charmer was 27th of August. And I stayed home until 20 something. Like I came a day too. So what happened? I couldn't go with the money at home. It was a lot of money. And I searched for the whole house where I could keep the money. I was not able. Let me show you where I did. Let me change the camera. You can see this is my sink. So I came here. If you look here, behind here, there's a hole, a big hole inside. Going through the sink, under the sink, down to the floor. You can see this, the stand is a bit long. So I took the money. Have you seen the stand of the sink? Behind there's a big hole, like it's like a pipe. Yeah, this stand is like a pipe. Behind there there's a very long hole. You can, even your hand can fit. But many of you don't know. Many of you people don't know. So that is where I did hide the money. I think it was between 250 and 300 there. 1,000. I hid it there for a whole month. And the day bag used to come, wash the toilet, wash the house, but never knew there was money inside there because I squeeze it. I put in a paper bag, then I tie it with the rubber band, and then I cover it with like this karatasi ya unga kama hizi za unga ya ngano ama unga ya ugali. I cover that and then I tie again, then I seal it with a cello tape. Even if you pour water, it can't drop down. So that is where that one was. Nobody knew, nobody suspected, nobody, and the money stayed there for a whole month, and I can tell you, literally, people were getting into my bedroom. That is the second. Then the third one is this one. You see this? This one is really stuck. To remove it, you have to have somebody to help you. But initially, what I used to do, I could open it, stick the money on it, this top, but from inside. I stick the money inside and seal it with a sellotape completely. And I don't seal once. I seal the money, I put a paper, I seal, I put a paper bag, I seal, and then I cover it. You will flush, you will never, because water will never reach up there. You'll never know. That is another place I hide my money. Then another place is my fridge. The bedroom fridge doesn't have so much. It usually has water, maybe juice, very little things. So what I do, I do in my fridge, which is also weird. I will take money, cover, and fold it with a rubber band, then put it in a paper bag, then newspaper, then karatasi ya unga, then another paper, and then I cover it and put it with a material nguo. Cover complete, then put in a tin. Then I write there, medicine for injection. Medicine for injection. So nobody can think it is food. They think it's medicine and they will leave it there until I come. Because they're like, Mom, maybe Mom does some injection to herself or something like that. That is number 1, 2, 3. Number 4, let me show you again. Change the camera. You see here at the gypsum. Can you see there's a space? There's a space there in the gypsum. I think all of you know that space. Don't put something that somebody can touch with their hands. You just stick them with a rubber band, and no, tie with a rubber band, then stick with a sellotape. Then you can now put maybe something like a, just to hide, maybe tunaweka makeup zako hapo, mtu akiona makeup hata kwa na interest. Hiyo ni ya 4. Then another one is this one. Here, the mattress. What I do, I undo the cover, then I squeeze the money to the bottom until somewhere in the middle. I open here, squeeze money to rotate until it goes to the bottom. Then I knit it again and I spread the bed very well. You will never suspect, because how will you start carrying this heavy mattress to turn it the other side? Not think of turning the mattress upside down, because 1, it's a very heavy mattress. 2, when I spread my bed traveling, nobody sleeps in my bedroom. So what will you be coming to do to spread in my bed? Okay, you can even try and spread, but you will not remove the mattress upside down. You will not. It's a very heavy mattress. So what you'll do, maybe you'll change the bed sheet and put another one. That is another place where I do hide my things. Then number 3 is this speaker. Let me turn the camera again. This speaker. This is something very hard for you to imagine. I turn it behind and screw it, remove the back side. After removing, I insert money, but I insert in a cup. I insert the money in a cup, then I put it inside and cover it and put my mirror on top, my bag, my makeup box, so many things I put there, and then I surround it with the suitcases. So first, you'll not even think of removing the speaker, because we have another speaker in the sitting room. So maybe what you'll remove here is the mirror. But what will bring you in my bedroom, just to be sincere, what will bring you in my bedroom to come and remove the mirror? So maybe you'll just use the mirror and go. Talking of the weird things, very, very weird things. Another thing is the seats. These are my chairs. Just a moment, ma'am. These are my chairs. Also, I use the chairs to hide if it is money. Mostly it's money. You come here, turn the seat upside down. Behind there, there's a material like this. A lighter material like this behind. Underneath. So when you turn it upside down, you take your money again, whatever the amount of money, stick it with sellotape. Make sure anytime you stick something, make sure you stick with sellotape. Another thing I forgot to tell you, see like this pillowcase, you remove the cover, then at the edge of the pillow here, you can tear this. I think there's a side that is torn, yeah, this side. This other side, okay, you'll get it. One side that they usually need. So that side is the one you remove the wool in this corner, and the fact that it's a fiber, you after opening this, in the middle of the fiber, you make sure it is in the middle of the fiber. You press your hands inside, make sure there's a balance of upper fiber and lower fiber. You insert your money there again, tie it. Don't even tie this time, don't tie, but just make it with spread the money. Don't put it as bulk. You just spread them. If there's 100K, just spread them like that. Then you can knead it again. Then now take 2 pillows, another pillow cover like this, knead it to be like a permanent, then put a second pillow. So anytime they open this, they will find another pillow that has been another pillow cover that has been kneaded on top within the pillow, and then you put a second one. So the second one is what will be washed, but the first one will not be washed. They will not think of that. Another thing is you come to which side? I want somewhere where there's coat. Okay. These ones are my jacket. Is it a jacket? A suit? This is a coat, a top coat, a lady's coat. What you do, you tear the pocket side and tear it, and then now knead the money. Shona pesa ndani ya suti ikiwa ndani yake. Umefungua hapa kwa zip. You get it? Umefungua kwa hii zip, umeingiza ndani, juu kuna space katikati ya koti, kuna lining na kuna hii. Then unafungua, unashonelea pesa ndani, then unarudi unashona koti yako, unaachana nayo. That is another thing. Places people will never think of. Hakuna mtu atafikiria malika hapo. And then another thing, Shurak ni mpya, so sijaifikiria kuweka kwa Shurak, but I would even remove all these things, the shoes, the makeups, the bags, turn it upside down, stick the money beneath the Shurak, stick it with sellotape, and then cover with the paper, and then stick the paper again with another sellotape. Then return it upwards, arrange your shoes. Nobody will think that this thing can be turned upside down, because there's not even space for washing under the shoe rack. You can't wash under the shoe rack unless you push it. And if you push it, the money cannot come out. You get it? But if it had space, then the money can come out. Another thing is the fridge. The fridge also, you put the money under the bottom of the fridge. Just turn it sideways, stick the money with sellotape, then return it back there. Another place. Weird. We are talking of weird. The next one is the cooker. What I normally do with the cooker, but not most of the time, unless it's an emergency. You know, the way that you can just get a call from home that you're needed urgently. That is the time I call an electrician. Because you don't know, maybe you've gotten a call like at 2 and you're traveling at night or at 7 p.m. So the only thing I do, I call an electrician who will come. And what we can do, we disconnect this wire, the electrical wire that goes through the cooker. I called the electrician to disconnect it in a way that you cannot connect it again unless there is an electrician. So that is when I come, I remove that and come inside here and stick the money uko ndani. I don't know if you can see. Uko ndani, inside the cooker, on top of the oven. On top of the oven. Another place is at the sink. Here. You see this place, unless the sink is not good. But still, even if it has gone, maybe it is destroyed, every time you use the upper. See, like the sink, I don't know if you can see. I use the upper from the end where the fundi will not reach. I insert the money there. So, I don't know what weird thing you do, but those are the things I do. So guys, I know the video is just taking you people very, very far away. You're asking yourself, what do women do and what do women think about? Believe me, it was not something that I just woke up one day and started thinking about it. These things came, let me check if I can. Yeah, let me put this here. These things started, there's a time, niseme aje, niwarudishe nyuma kidogo. This thing started when I was in Form 2. And the fact that I was not using sugar, I was not taking sugar, like I don't take tea with sugar, porridge with sugar in school. And there was ukame. Kulikuwa na ukame. And hiyo time tulikuwa nakula ugali ya yellow shule. So, I don't know. You know na vile unaweza sema tu ni God. I just told my class teacher, this is my teacher or the deputy, is one of the teachers. I can't remember now. It's a long time ago, 1992, you can imagine. And we're in 2025. Okay, I can't remember which teacher I approached by now, but I just remember approaching a teacher. And the fact that we had opened schools in September. Then by end of September, we had started doing our exams. October 4th, 5th, we had finished our exams. We are just waiting for them to be marked. Then and normally we never went back home with our results. We could come and see our results back in school. So I felt like we are just sitting. We are told to go and help mark Form 1's papers. And I'm like, nataka kwa hii shule October yote. Me, I went and told them, I need to go for my clinic. Where? In Kenyatta. For what? The sugar. Oh, yeah. You don't take sugar. As simple as that. And I was released. Imagine, I was released like on 5th or 6th of October. Nimetoka tu home juzi, September hapo, sijui ni tarehe 5 ama tarehe 4. 1 month I'm back home. So my mom was like, kwanza anashindwa, nimefukuzwa. And those days, sika leo, you board the bus at around 5:30 in the evening. Basi inazunguka Western, ikitafuta watu ijae, inatoka huko kitu saa 5 ya usiku. Tunafika kesho saa 5 mchana. Western to Nairobi. Mbu Kenya. Kama mnakumbuka. Kabiet. Kulikuwa na vitu kaa hizo. I think at that time nilitumia Kabiet Express. I reached Nairobi at saa 5 mchana. Nimesweat, njaa imeniuma, nasikia jasho, nasikia kila kitu. Because remember nilioga asubuhi nikienda class. So when I was asking for permission, I didn't even think of going to bathe. Nikaambiwa, you just go, enda clinic. Nilitoka hivyo nikitoka. So you can imagine, nilioga asubuhi, nimeshinda, okay, nilikula lunch, but sasa sapa sikukula. Ndio huyo mimi, kwa gari tumezunguka Western yote, tumeanza kutoka sijui Western saa ngapi ya usiku, nikafika kesho yake saa 5 country bus. Ndio nipate gari za kwenda Salem, juu mimi nimelelewa Salem. Nilikuwa nafika kwa nyumba kitu saa 7, my mom, unajua our days were so bad. You come home immediately mmefungua shule, ni mimba. Si kitu ingine. So she just asked me, are you pregnant? I said no. And then jana ndo umeenda shule, what are you coming for? Nikamwambia kuna njaa shule na tulimaliza exam kitambo, sasa tunakaa tu. Akaniambia God bless you my daughter. And I'm like, why? My mom had gone through operation. Dad has to go to work. We were not well off that we could afford even a house girl. And my mom had my younger bro who was very small. So she has gone through a major operation, a major surgery. She cannot wake up from the bed, and literally she could sit there until my dad come back in the evening. So the only thing she could sleep with on the bed is the medication and water. And my brother was barely 1.5 or 2 years, less than 2 years. Ona vile Mungu fanya vitu. So me, I came home. First of all, she told me, you're smelling, go and bathe. Nikaingia nikaoga. Akaniambia, ni Mungu amekuleta my daughter. God bless you so much. And I'm like, why is mom so excited? And she's not even waking up from the bed. So nikamzani nini mbaya. She opens her tummy and shows me a big scar that I've never seen in my life. So the only thing she started with is, chemsha maji, osha bradhako. I did that. After that, there's no food. And you know people watu wa boarding unawajua. There's no food. So akaniambia, enda uchukue kisu. Hey! Ukuje nikuambie. So me, I'm looking some stitches. Does she want me to cut the stitches? So when I came, she could not wake up. She couldn't, angeza kujisikiza, haizi jitoa kwa bed, haizi amka. So akaniambia, take the first pillow, nieke kwa shingo. Then press me, put another pillow. So I pressed her, like I was lifting her with pillows until there were like 6 pillows. So she was like, she's seated, but she's not supposed to sit because of the scar. Then she told me, open the bed sheets, then you'll see the mattress, look at somewhere that has been needed. Then I saw kuna mali ameshona na uzia black. Rarua. Mattress za kitambo si kama za saizi, kwa mbao. Akaniambia chukua tena kisu, fungua, kuna space mahali. So when I opened, you have to use energy to open it up and press your hands inside. Push your fingers inside. Ndio kupush nikapata pesa. Akaniambia enda ununue chakula, pika. So I did all that and came back, and then I asked her, Mom, all this money, why are you putting them all that far? She didn't tell me so much. She only told me she has been doing business, and that is her capital. And if she uses them when she's here, she can finish and she'll not have capital for the next business. So that is how she told me that a woman must have their safe places to keep what they preserve, like their treasures that are for the rainy days or the dry days. I was just barely informed too. That is how I got to do these weird things, because I saw them somewhere. And I think even there's a video I did. I told you guys here, if you can remember, I'll look for that video one day and I'll insert a clip in TikTok. We were staying in a single room. Not single room. Okay, they were single room. You can take 2 of them and call them double. But they were just made like double room. Then the middle door is locked. There's a locker in this side and a lock the other side. So that when you take them as single rooms, nobody can open and get into the other person. And if you're able to take them as 2 rooms, then definitely you don't need to close the middle door. So we took that because I was staying with my 2 brother-in-laws. So we took a double room. Then at the wall, like this wall, you know, the upper, unaona kama hapo mali hiyo nini ya curtain iko. They used to make for us, they would put some timber mbao round where you can hang your photos. Unaweza chapa msumari weke picha, unaweza chapa msumari weke your decors in those single rooms. Zilikuwa tu zimekwa hivyo. So apparently even that time, that was the first time I ever did a weird thing. we were having a chama. It was kitambo sana. My daughter was I think 2 years ama 3 years, siwezi kumbuka, but hapo kalikuwa kadogo kajanza shule. So we were told to go up country and assist my brother-in-law to build a house up country. Na mimi na chamas, I started chamas long time ago. So I had a salon, not even a salon as per say, it was a kibanda. Nilikuwa nashuka watu hapo nje ya ploti. So kukakuwa na chama ya daily, so then after 1 month nakuja na wapea. Napatiana, the people were getting like that. So they'd given me money. Then nikashtuliwa tu tunaenda ushago. Na nikaambiwa we are going for 3 days coming back. Na watu walikuwa wamesha changa ni kama tarehe 18 19 hapo, na bado napewa daily. They give me 100 bob every day. There were 10 people. That's 1,000 per day. So nikishtuliwa ati tunaenda ushago, I can't tell these chama members hakuna vile nitarudisha pesa. So I decided to change them into 1,000s, then roll them like a cigarette. Roll them to a very thin size. Then I started inserting them in those mbaos. Nikazingiza kwa hizo mbao around the house. Tukatoka tukaenda ushago. My friend, we didn't stay for days. We stayed for almost a month. So when I came back, my heart was melting. I don't know what I'm going to tell these ladies. They think that I ran away with their money, but the fact that you could see my husband around and my in-laws, and they were telling them that wamendo shago wanarudi, they had faith. And then the advantage is they were still giving the money, but now giving a shopkeeper. The lady was a friend of mine, a shopkeeper, to keep them until I come. So when I came back, the shock of my life, I just got into the house. I got so confused. I found that my husband has bought easy neti za kuzunguka nyumba. So kitambo you'd put some net around the house. It could make the house so beautiful. Amenunua neti wamerotate kwa nyumba hiyo sitting room yote. So my mind is telling me wakigonga na nyundo 1,000 naanguka. Wakigonga 1,000 naanguka. So normally our family, we pray. When you're going out, we pray. When you come back, we pray. So when I got inside, my brother-in-law was praying just to welcome us. But you know, I'm not even closing my eyes and I'm not even looking down. I'm like this. I'm looking at the wall. I'm looking at that net. I put my eyes down. I check again. I'm like, oh my God, what happened? So after they finished praying and I was given tea because we came very early in the morning, we took tea. My hubby went to work. So my in-laws left the house as usual. They were going to hustle. I started removing the nets. I don't even know where I kept the money. I tried to squeeze. The money is imegongwa na msumari. Haiwezi toka. So I was removing one. Hivyo napatikana. What are you doing on top of the... I leave. It was like that until I found all the money and gave back the money to the chama. Weird things we do. We don't do that we are bad. We just do these weird things because we don't want to find ourselves in a messy place. Some of these monies are not ours. You're keeping, people have trusted you with their money. Me, I thought of sharing. Alafu hapo kwa comment section, ebu niambie mali wewe uliwaifanya kitu weird, ulieka pesa mahali fulani, ama kifunguu, or something you treasure, you tried to hide and came back and nobody knew it was there. Like for me, anytime I show you where I hide something, I'll never hide there again. I will not. I will not hide there again. If I hide it in my bedroom, next time I will hide it in your bedroom and you'll not suspect. Like there's a time I remember hiding money in my daughter's room. I went to her bed and kwa hiyo mbao ya kitanda, where you place the mattress. Nikaeka pesa hapo, nikafunika vizuri, na nikaeka bedsheet, na nikaeka mattress yake na nikafunika, na nikamkavia na bedsheet smart. Hakuwahi fikiria. And when I came back, nikamwambia ebu inua mattress, ebu inua hiyo bedsheet, wanaona 2,000 of money. Kambia za chama, si zangu. Okay, I just felt like sharing this story because somebody was telling me, have you ever hid something treasure, yet that you treasure, I mean, something that you treasure, have you ever hid somewhere?
that you are far but you are shaking? What about if they come and find out? What about if somebody comes and gets it? What is about a scenario where your seats have been removed and somebody came to surprise you with new seats? Ebu hapo kwa comment section. But me, I say that I learned this from my mom when I saw her keeping the money for her capital for the next, after getting maybe well, after getting healed, so that she doesn't lack her capital. And me, I think I've been doing this because most of the time people trust me with their money for Chama, and I'm like, I don't want to be looking like, okay, I don't want people to mistake me to be a thief or a con woman. Unaelewa? Yeah, I thought of sharing this with you guys. And thank you so much for those who are subscribing. Thank you so much for those who love me. God bless you so much. Mwah, bye.